Hello, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. As always, if you are brand new to the channel, please hit the like and the subscribe. If you are here because of the SEEDHE MAUT live performance video, that live show that I posted, then welcome and thank you for running the video up. And it's been good, and I'm glad that obviously I could provide a service for everyone who couldn't be there on that night. And I was one of the lucky few. And I was actually one of the lucky few to get a personal invite from SEEDHE MAUT themselves, and it was an opportunity that I was never ever going to turn down. So I went, and obviously if you saw the video, I took the train down, and once I got off the train, the train station is really close to XOYO, to the event, and when I got off the train, there was a few people there sort of ready, you know, having a chat, and not queuing up yet because the event wasn't ready, and the bouncers were getting the barriers ready. So, you know, at first I was like, you know, I have to be honest, right? I was in two minds of going or not, because yes, I got an invite from SEEDHE MAUT themselves on Instagram. But in my head, I was thinking, shit, what if I queue up and then I get to the door and they're like, can you show me your ticket? And I'm like, oh, I've been an invited guest. And they turn around to me and go, no, the fuck, who are you, bro? Like, who is this white guy? Like, who the fuck, you're not getting in here. That's what I was afraid of. And genuinely, like, for a good while I was really scared, and then once everyone started queuing up, and then I jumped up in the queue as well, and there was two lads in front of me. So shout out, by the way, if you ever watch this video, shout out to you guys. I think one was called Raj. Can't remember what the other guy was called. I'm pretty sure it was called Raj. But anyway, if you ever watch this video, shout out to you. And I felt a bit more comfortable when I was having a chat with these guys. And yeah, they were a bit surprised as well. They were like, shit, what the hell are you doing here? Because let's face it, I am white. And it's a fair question. It is an absolutely fair question. I can't even say anything else about that, to be honest. But yeah, so we walked in, and I said to the girl at the door, I was like, look, I'm an invited guest. I showed her the message. She had a list. She goes, right, can you find your name? I looked at it. I was like, oh, parked up anywhere. There it is right there. So I was actually on the list, and I was chuffed. After that, I put my bracelet on, and boom, straight in there. So obviously I'm not going to go through the whole concert, the live show. That was epic. Before SEEDHE MAUT came on, there was an artist called Sonny Jim. He was quite good. Most of his stuff was in English. Actually, all of his stuff was in English. And he was an interesting rapper. Like, again, he reminded me a lot like MF Doom. That's who he reminded me of. And some of the beats I think were taken from some Doom tracks. But there's a couple of incidents that I'd like to discuss, and obviously this video here. This is straight from my USB, like, you know, from what I recorded. And what happens here is, what is it? So I've got Wazir perform the track Notorious, which again, sorry, he's not performing that live. It's just on the speakers, and a lad gets thrown out. So you know what? Let's just have a quick look at what happens here. So this is, I don't think Sonny Jim was on at this point yet. So I think what happens is, I think some lad jumps on stage. There's no one on stage at this point in time, not even a DJ. He jumps on stage, which you'll probably see at some point, and then obviously security just bring him down. Now, and there he is there. You could just see the lad there. You could just see him there. Like, again, from where I was stood right at the back, so I had like a very good view of the whole place. And at first I was like, oh shit, it's one of the SEEDHE MAUT guys that just come out just to get the crowd hyped up. But it wasn't. It was just some young lad in the crowd who just wanted, you know, I think he was a bit drunk at this point, to be fair. But so this is the funny thing about this, right? So there he is there. So everyone's enjoying it, like, you know, there's no drama, nothing like that. And then boom, security. There you go. There's security right there. Sit down, lad. So now, you know, I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit. So this is the kid, yeah. This is the lad. I think. Where is he? So there he is. There. Now, I found this absolutely hilarious because I thought he was going to get kicked out. So there he is there. So there's the lad. I thought he was going to get kicked out, to be fair, the way that the bouncer was talking. But I think, and then someone else comes in and the bouncer, and then they let him stay there. But now this is not the only incident with this lad, by the way. So this is the first of two incidents from this exact same lad. And I'll show you the other one as well. So I think you just hear me in the background, like talking shit to him or about him or something. You know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. Motherfucker got kicked out? Yeah, motherfucker got kicked out. So everyone's enjoying themselves, and then this guy just decided to be a bit of a twat, really. But again, it wasn't. It did no harm to anyone, really. No one. It didn't ruin anyone's night. I thought it was hilarious. And the good thing is with the bouncers and the event staff, they sort of again they just let him stay. Don't do it again. Let him stay, which is fair enough. You can't miss. The thing is, right? The thing is, the what I gathered from this whole experience is that everyone that was there, they were there for a very special moment. You know what I mean? SEEDHE MAUT doing the very first live show outside of India. And I'll be honest, I think the guy almost ruined it for himself. That lad who almost got kicked out. He almost ruined it for himself because I'm sure he's waited a long time. I'm sure he's paid money for the tickets. He's waited out in the queue, and then just to go in and act like a twat and be thrown out before SEEDHE MAUT even come on stage, you know, it would have been devastating. But I think the event staff were quite good. So there he is. So Mo comes out.
There was it in the house.
Yeah, so Mo comes out. Let's have a look what else happens. So obviously I'm not going to play through the whole video because it's just, you know, just the back of people's heads. But so that was incident number 1, and then incident number 2. So this is while Sonny Jim is on. Oh shit! Hold on, because I think I've just. So this is while Sonny Jim is actually on, and some lad decided to. Well, I say some lad. It was exactly the same lad. You know, this I can't even deny that, to be honest. So where was it? Sonny Jim. So 2244. It's that one there. So yeah, I think so. That was number 1, and then Sonny Jim's on. So the same lad, he's at the front of the crowd, and obviously they're just sort of almost heckling Sonny Jim at this point, and I think that's probably the only way for it to be described. He got heckled, but he handled himself, and so they go to him, oh, freestyle, and he's like, I haven't. Well, do you know what? Let's just.
I ain't freestyling in about 10 years, but if you come and freestyle with me.
Yeah, it's safe to say the crowd fucking loved that, because I don't think anyone realized what was about to happen. So shout out to Sonny Jim, by the way. He actually put on a very good show, and he kept the crowd entertained. And the problem that I had, not with Sonny Jim, I had a problem with the crowd because I felt it was a bit unfair. How the crowd, you know, they sort of. He was coming up to the end of his set, and the crowd was just demanding SEEDHE MAUT, you know, SEEDHE MAUT, SEEDHE MAUT. And to be fair to him, he turned around, he was like, no, this is my time. This is my time. Like, I'll finish and then they'll come on. Which, again, most artists, well, say most artists, some artists will turn around and be like, oh, okay, then they won't fucking SEEDHE MAUT, so I'll have to come off stage. But no, he was like, shit, this is my time, man. Like, I ain't going anywhere. Until I finish, then them boys are coming on. Like, do you know what I mean? So, here we go. Uh-oh, there he is. So there he is. Can you see how drunk this guy is, by the way? Look how nervous he is when he stepped up. Like, no one pushed him up. He stepped up himself. Like, no one egged him on.
Let's go.
Look how tiny Sonny Jim is compared to this guy, by the way.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So at this point, I had a guy next to me, and he was like, oh my God, are you recording this? Are you recording this? Like, of course I fucking record this. I can't miss out on this shit. You know, if anyone knows this guy, please tag him in it.
You tell me what you want to do. Yo. Alright, no, we freestyle. Give him a mic. Give him a mic. Come on, be here.
He's gonna I'm gonna uncover for him.
So, okay, so we're all like stood there watching this, and he picks up the mic when the beat drops, and he's like, hey, yo, hey, and and a small part of me, I'm like, is this guy gonna fucking tear this up right now? And everyone's gonna be like, whoa. You know, that's literally, that's what I'm thinking at this point. I'm like, okay, so the crowd's getting hyped up, the music's just dropped, you're going, yo, you ready to go? So I'm like, fuck, is this guy gonna just like tear it up? But again, you tell me.
Hey.
Okay, so someone will have to let me know in the comments what he actually was saying here, because I don't think anyone was impressed. Like, you know what I mean? Sonny Jim is like, he's like, fuck it, I'm drinking, bro. Like, basically, I hope that the crowd would go choke, 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 but it didn't. We didn't. Oh fuck. So Sonny Jim's like, nah, cut this shit. Like, fuck all this, bro. We're not messing around with this guy.
Sit down.
So that's me, by the way. You can hear me in the background shouting, sit down. And he's about to get his fucking lyrics out or some shit. Like,
You got it all up. Yeah. Sit down, man. Fucking hell.
That's what you get for being cocky.
Bro, you tied into my time here.
Sit down, man. Sit down.
What's now? That guy's begging to be kicked out, man. Yeah. He's already been gone.
he's honestly, that guy is so fucking wrecked right now. It's unbelievable.
Come on, man.
Bro, listen, this is taking a U-turn.
Rap, he's saying to him, rap, but don't do that. Don't do that. Don't egg him on. Fucking hell, this guy.
Yo.
He's put his hood up. He's ready to fucking turn into Eminem, right?
Sit down, man. Oh shit. Anyways, brother. Fucking come on.
Hey, yo!
Oh, okay.
So, boy, cousin. Get me, bro.
See, and obviously, you know, because he realized that he's not going to fucking actually freestyle or anything like it, you know, then he started mentioning SEEDHE MAUT's name just to get a reaction out of the crowd. Which, to be fair, it kind of worked, but I'm just like, yo, dude, just, you know, why are you up there? Why are you up there like a twat? Oh, God, it just becomes cringy. And then he gets asked to sit down.
Why is he mentioning SEEDHE? Jesus Christ.
Because he knows that he's going to get a reaction.
Make some noise for my man still.
Sit down. Sit down. Fucking hell.
Most taking him out.
Sometimes it gets tacky up here. When you ain't no feel like that. Still, you gotta give him a go for trying, innit?
Yeah.
Humble him, that is. Humble him. He needed that experience.
Yeah. Well, until tomorrow.
Like, with the booze pop here, the people start coming, the line of booze and booze pop.
I think, you know, it's just funny. And then I think the last sort of, not incident, but you know, this is Sonny Jim sort of at the end of his tether, to be honest.
Right there. Can everyone look at this guy?
So I think they're talking about this guy here. If you can see my mouse, you're talking about this geezer here.
You know.
Oh, this guy here. Sorry, there it is. Yeah, so there you go. So now he's booing, I think, or doing the sort of thumbs down whilst Sonny Jim is finishing. And I think, look, it's disrespectful because, yes, he knows, Sonny Jim knows that you're there for SEEDHE MAUT. He knows that. And he got the crowd hyped up for SEEDHE MAUT. However, it's just disrespectful for the crowd to sort of not let him finish his set. Do you know what I mean? And in all fairness to Sonny Jim, he got really pissed off by the end because the crowd were getting very restless because they wanted to see SEEDHE MAUT. Fucking hell.
Right there. You know. Can everyone look at this guy? You know when people spoil this shit, but you know. I'm fun. Peace. One. Cause cut this shit.
So obviously the crowd, or the majority of the crowd, they started clapping and cheering because Sonny Jim was actually finished. And yeah, I found that disrespectful, man. I really did, because he put on a good show. He kept the crowd hyped, but you know, people just restless. And I think I think it's a newer audience that they're very impatient and they want shit to happen straight away. But it's like, unfortunately, you can't. You gotta let it roll, man. Obviously, you know, sometimes I think because he really had enough of the crowd. That's why he acted the way he did there. Obviously, you know, an artist shouldn't react like that because you're always going to get people who don't like you for whatever reason. So, but yeah, all in all, I thought it was very disrespectful towards Sonny Jim for what the crowd did to him by the end. So. Yeah, it's
Yo, XOL, make some motherfucking noise for the Midland Maestro, Sonny fucking Jim!
Mo was sick as well, like, you know, he was really good.
Yo, hip-hop's about two things, love and fucking respect. If you don't have any of those, get the fuck out of there, you get me?
Which is fair point. I mean, at the end of the day, they're artists. They're there to rap. They're there to perform rather than rap. That's literally what they do, and they're doing that for the crowd to keep the crowd entertained and whatnot. But yeah, I just don't think it was a good.
Let's lighten this mood up. We're here for one thing and one thing only. SEEDHE! SEEDHE!
It's got snitched on.
Do you know who these artists are?
Sonny Jim. No, I don't know
No,
Sonny Jim.
SEEDHE MAUT. I'm going to be honest with you. My niece dragged me out here tonight. It's my first time.
Shit.
Things up.
So look, all in all, I thought it was a fucking great night, and it's something that I would definitely do again. But yeah, look, obviously I did get a lot of people asking me like, "Oh, do you understand what they're saying?" Like, you know, some tracks I do because I've already done my review or reacted to them with translation. So, you know, but obviously, look, naturally, I'm never going to understand, you know, the language because I don't speak the language. So obviously it becomes a bit difficult, especially like not so much the songs, but like in between the songs. I think that's when I felt a little bit left out because obviously, you know, the crowd loved it. They were always reacting to what SEEDHE MAUT and the artist were saying, but obviously I didn't. So yeah, look, you know, would I have enjoyed it more if I spoke Hindi? Yeah, 100%. Like, that's not even up for questioning. But for what it was, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself, and like I said, massive shout out to SEEDHE MAUT for the invite. And I hope to see them again in London, and I hope to see them in bigger venues as well. So, and shout out to Sonny Jim for his performance. I thought it was really good. Just, you know, I thought the crowd fucked him over a little bit. But anyways, look, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, you know, if there's any more questions that you want me to answer about the show itself or the concert or just me in general, let me know, and we can do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this, and hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay alert.